This last week, I made over $600 using this method to update and resell old chairs. My name is Clara, and today I'm going to share with you the best way to update old chairs. Whether you have some old chairs lying around the house and you want to refresh your space, or if you want to sell some chairs for profit, I'm going to show you what I did, how I did it, and how you can do it too. So just keep watching. So these are the chairs that I flipped this week. I got this purple velvet chair off of Facebook Marketplace for $45. It's a swivel rocker. I got this kind of burnt orange red chair off of Facebook Marketplace also for $45, and it's also a swivel rocker. And then I got this pair of tan chairs for free off of Craigslist. This week I also got a new upholstery cleaner, and I'm going to do a little unboxing for you right now. This is the Little Green Pet Pro from Bissell. It's a step above the Pro Heat Pet, which is what I had before. It comes with an instruction manual, a big pet stain tool, a tool for getting into small nooks and crannies, and a smaller 3-inch tool. It also comes with a sample of their cleaning solution and, of course, the machine itself. Inside the machine, there is a clean water tank and a dirty water tank, as well as a hose, and it's all pretty self-explanatory and does not require much setup. I really loved working with this tool, and I will put a link in my bio of where you can get one too. Now let's get into it, and I will show you it in action. I really love these mid-century chairs, and they're very in right now. However, it is not in style to have a dust skirt, so I'm going to go ahead and remove those in this video, and I'm going to show you the easy way to do it. First, I started out with the red chair, and here I am using the 3-inch tool. This tool was really nice because it sprays water out in kind of like a fan-like motion, whereas the bigger pet stain tool sort of soaks water directly into the fabric. So right now I'm just kind of spraying the whole chair with the cleaning solution and water, and then I'm going to go through and vacuum it all up. Once I finished cleaning, I grabbed my staple gun, some staples, my hot glue gun, and some Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks. Those hot glue sticks are awesome. I also needed some scissors. I flipped the chair over, removed the strange fabric corner pieces just by ripping them off. And now I'm not going to rip the rest of the skirt off. So I have another video all about this, which I will link above. But I think it just looks so much better when you fold the skirt under. So that's what I'm going to do for this piece. It's really easy. It only takes a few minutes. So here I am just stapling the skirt under. And then I will go through with some hot glue and get any places that I missed. Honestly, this is so easy, and it makes the chair look so much more modern and nice. All you have to make sure to do is when you're folding over the front piece, make sure that the front piece is going on top of the side pieces of fabric, if that makes sense, just so that there's one long line in the front rather than seeing the side edges. Some people are asking why there's this trend of removing the skirts, and let me just show you. If you take a look at any high-end furniture website like West Elm or Anthropology, or even looking on Wayfair or Target, things like that, mid-century modern is definitely back in style. And if you start looking around at some of those chairs, you'll notice that none of them have dust skirts on them. That's okay if you like dust skirts or they serve a purpose in your home, but if you are trying to sell furniture for a profit, or you're just trying to update your home to have it look modern or fresh or hip, these are good places to go for inspiration. I'm not going to spend $1,000 on a chair, but I could spend 20, 30, 40 bucks on it and, put on some new legs, take off the skirt, and make it look nice. All right, I'm putting some clean water in my Bissell Upholstery cleaner, putting a little cleaning solution, and I'm going to get to work on chair number 2. So this one, it was a little bit harder to fold the skirt over just because I knew I was going to want to take the swivel rocker off of this one. You can kind of see that the raw wood pieces there, they stick out in the front and the back. So on the other swivel rocker, there wasn't an issue with wood showing in the front. It looked okay to just leave the swivel rocker on. But right here, you can see that that wood would show in the front and the back because it's kind of thick. So I didn't like the look of that. So I decided to just completely remove the swivel rocker. I basically just used a hammer to pry the swivel rocker off of here. I wasn't at my workshop space, so I just used what I had. Actually, I had to borrow a hammer from a neighbor, but I was able to get the swivel rocker off. Same deal with this one. I just went through and stapled and hot glued the fabric down, and then I was going to add on some legs. Now, if I could turn back time, I would actually cut the corners of this fabric off, because what ended up happening later on off camera is I put the legs on and they didn't actually drill all the way down into the wood. They kind of got stuck in the fabric because that fabric was so thick. So what I should have done was cut the fabric in the corners where I was going to put the legs. So if you do this and you put on new legs, make sure to cut the fabric off so that you can have direct contact with the wood. Here I am trying to drill into the fabric and then into the wood, and I actually broke 2 bits on my drill doing it like this. I think that the thread of the fabric was getting wound up in the drill bits, so don't do that. I've linked below where you can get these wooden legs and the leg plates. These are straight angle plates, meaning that the legs are going to be straight up and down, but you can also get angled leg plates, which gives it a little bit more of that mid-century look if you would like. All right, time for the tan chairs, or as I would call them, caramel. Again, I had 2 of these chairs and I got them both for free. They were actually extremely clean and the owners had just deep cleaned them, so I did not clean them. But I did go through and fold the skirts under. So because this isn't a swivel rocker, you're actually going to have to cut around the legs when you're folding the skirt under. But it's not too big of an issue. Do the same thing. Going around with the staple gun, going around with scissors and cutting off any excess fabric, and then folding and securing the skirt into place so it looks nice and tidy and folded over. If you have questions about any of this, please just let me know down in the comments. I'm happy to share. And I've linked every single product that I've used down in the description, so you can go check out what I use. Whether this is your first time stumbling upon one of my videos or you've watched several, please make sure that you hit subscribe down below. It just takes a second. Okay, cool, thanks. And here's the big reveal. So I spent $45 on this velvet purple chair and I sold it for $200. I used legs and leg plates that cost me $23. So altogether, I spent $68 on this chair and I sold it for $200 for a profit of $132. Next up is the red chair. I bought this swivel rocker for $45 and I sold it for $220. I did not use new legs on this. I thought it looked nice with the swivel rocker and some people like that. So I made a profit of $175 on this chair. Next up are the two tan caramel chairs. Like I said, I got these for free and they were in really great shape. All I did was tuck the skirts under and I sold them each for $150. So that was a profit of $300. Add that all together and in just a few days and just a few hours of work, I made $607 updating these old chairs. It really wasn't too much work. I loved the new Bissell upholstery cleaner that I got. I hope you guys will definitely check that out because it worked really, really well. And I liked it even better than my old Bissell. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to put some videos over here that I think you might like. See you next time.